Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Anime Squadron, yeah. It got a Berserk update. I'm really late to it. But there's Casca, Guts, Griffith, and the Skeleton Knight. And then there's new bounties where if you accept the bounty, if you do the task, you get gems and gold and rerolls and stuff. So mine is defeat tanky marine soldiers, and if I defeat 206 of them, I get 10 rerolls, 13 stat cubes, 4.5k gold, and then 950 gems. And there's easier ones, and then the refresh tickets, if you don't like any of these, it just refreshes them. So that's cool. And then 2 new gear sets, or no, 3 new gear sets, and then new materials, and yeah. So I'm guessing these Berserker gear is the best on Guts, and then obviously the Dragon Slayer is the best sword on him. And then I'm guessing, actually the tier list says that Griffith is a farm, so I don't know if this is the moneymaker gear is better on him, or the Falcon gear is better on him. I don't know. Maybe it matters what mode you put on him. Okay, so I can evolve Guts. I rolled on him. I got full SSS stats. He's like the best unit in the games right now, I believe. But here's the tier list. I'm going for the best meta team. So Guts, Gogeta, Aizen, Griffith, Shanks, and Speedwagon. So I can evolve Guts right now, but I need to farm for Guts, or not Guts. I need to farm for Griffith and Aizen. So I already got Entrepreneur on both of them. I think Cloner is better on Griffith, and then Cloner is better on Aizen, but I don't have nearly enough rerolls to go for that. But yeah, let's evolve Guts. Nice. Okay. So he's gonna go instead of Madara, because Madara, I'm sorry to say, but Madara is kind of stinky, kind of sucks. And yeah, so for Aizen, I need to get his Hogyoku orb, and then a bunch of legend stage materials. So it's pretty easy. And then for Griffith, I need 189 more Behelets. I need 8 more Black Sun Amber. I need his sword, and then more Apostle Iron. So let's go get that. Let's go to play. I'm gonna get the sword and the Behelets first. So yeah, let's go get that, and yeah, I'll be back once I get those materials. Okay, I got enough to awaken Griffith and Eisen, so evolve. And then I actually I was spinning on my other Griffith, and I got Superior, I think it's called, the secret trait. So yeah, evolve him. Nice. I need to spin like stats on Eisen, but so not feed, on equip, and then where's Griffith? There he is. Feed, and then need to unequip Shield Hero, equip Eisen, feed, and voila. So this is the meta team right now, and yeah, I need to spin on Eisen, so let me do that real quick. Okay, and then I think, yeah, everything is spun on. So, this is the meta team. I guess I'll go showcase them now. I probably need more money. I maxed out the yen generation, 375, but I didn't max out the minimum yen, so I don't know like how it's gonna be, but I'll try to max them out and show you guys the max things, and then I'll read the passives to you and stuff. So I'll go in an infinite, and I'll be right back when I max them out. Okay, so I upgraded them as much as I can, maxed out Eisen and Griffith, and then got Guts to 6 out of 8 because like I don't have enough yen cap. But I'm gonna go over Griffith first. Superior, 21k 21k HP, low cooldown, 8,000 damage, and then ability cooldown and ability, yeah, pretty good. So Mercenary Paymaster. While Falcon is on the field, all yen gain from enemies killed is increased by 30%. Additionally, all kills by Falcon grant 50% yen. Okay. Untouchable Grace. Falcon and all units within his range have a 20% chance to dodge enemy stuns or debuffs. When not near any allies, gain 30% dodge chance and the ability to not get critically hit. Okay. Nice. Eclipse instantly executes normal enemies below 10% HP. That's like, if they're below 10%, they're already almost dead. So whenever an ally is defeated, sacrifice them to raise the execution threshold by 1% up to 10%. So basically 20% HP executes them. Okay. It's more worth it for bosses, I believe, or I would think, because like bosses have more health. Yeah. Claim to ambition deals 1% damage for every 1,000 yen the player has, applied as bleed over 3 seconds. Okay, it's decent. Now let's go over Eisen. 13.9k with Entrepreneur, 6k damage, 2.1 seconds, and then the abilities pretty nice. Inevitable. If at least 3 curse units are equipped, enemies will always target this unit first. Okay. I think Griffith and the Guts or Curse, I believe, but I don't know. Unnatural Will. Every 5 seconds, this unit gains back 3% max HP. When below 30% HP, regeneration increased to 5%, gains plus 25% damage. At 30% max HP, regeneration goes back to 3%. At 50% max HP, the damage buff is removed. Puppet Master's Grip. Every 5th hit, this unit applies Confusion. Confused enemies deal 50% damage of this unit's damage to themselves on the next attack. Pretty nice. Excuse me. I don't know what this is. I believe it's like a build-up passive, but there's no like text, so I don't know. And then God of the New World, it's the ultimate. Sacrifice all current overhealth. Every 1% overhealth is converted into 1.5% bonus damage for the duration. Lasts 30 seconds, one-time use, requires upgrade 8. Okay, I mean, it's decent. Oh, you know what? The build-up passive is probably the overhealth, and it probably builds up if he takes overhealth damage. I don't know. He has 1,000 overhealth right now. Okay. And then let's go to Griffith, or not Griffith, Guts. So Guts, Endless Slaughter. Every attack applies bleed, dealing 10% bleed damage over 3 seconds. Bleed reduces regeneration by 75%. Pretty good. Supernatural Armor. This unit gains plus 0.5 damage for every 1% HP lost. At 30% HP or below, also gain negative 20% cooldown. Pretty good. Delay the Inevitable. Before this unit can be defeated, instead heal for 30% temporary HP. Temporary HP will drain by 1% HP per second. In this state, Stack of Refusal delays the onset of HP drain by 2 seconds, but also consumes a stack. No idea what that means, but let's just read the other passives. Vow of Vengeance. Anytime an enemy defeats an ally, mark that enemy. Marked enemies give 1 stack of Refusal after either being defeated by Guts or getting hit 3 times by Guts. Okay, so the stacks of Refusal, just you die by Guts or get hit by Guts. And then, yeah. And then his ult, Beast of Darkness. This unit enters a trance in which all stacks of Refusal are converted into buffs depending on what is needed the most. Below 30% HP, gain plus 5% damage per stack. Below 60% HP, gains plus 3 defense per stack. Above 60% HP, gains negative 3 cooldown per stack. Requires upgrade 5. Okay. But yeah, those were. They weren't all the units this update, but they're the meta main units you get. So yeah, that was it. Pretty good. Oh yeah, I never read the damage. 17.5k at upgrade 6, 36k HP at upgrade 6, and then 1.6 seconds cooldown. And then the ability is really good. Not gonna lie. Okay. Now, yeah, that was the video. This game takes forever to grind. I started this like 4 days ago, and I was on and off grinding, but to Evo like Eisen, one of the legend stage materials took an hour. Like the ninja headbands from the Squadron stage in Ninja Village Act 1. Me and my friend spent an hour getting 100 headbands for Aizen's Evo. I'm like, they need to lower the grind. But yeah, that was the video. If you liked it, subscribe, hit that like button, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.